Children and Screens research grants provide seed funding to support cutting-edge scientific research projects that advance our knowledge and understanding of digital media and child development. These grants are intended to deliver preliminary funds, sometimes on a rapid response basis, to interdisciplinary and interinstitutional research teams to kickstart projects with critical importance to the field.
You would think that maybe more broadly people would have an understanding that media and technology are deeply important in terms of impacts on children and youth. In my experience as a developmental psychologist, that hasn't always been true in terms of pursuing grant funding.
It's very hard to obtain funding to develop assessment tools, despite the fact that assessment is critical for our understanding of children in screens. So to have that initial seed money gave us some time and opportunity.
This grant, Children and Screens, was a seed grant that later became so pivotal in my attainment of NIH funding.
We really needed funding to kind of springboard initiatives to follow these kids over time, to see what was going on for them. And to me, that's been really important, and it was motivating for our entire cohort.
Most people who are interdisciplinary don't feel like they have a home. And so a place that prioritizes that and encourages that is so rare. And that's, in fact, one of the most important things that came out of this institute.
We actually, the four of us, met at a Children and Screens conference in 2015 and identified that this was a huge gap in the literature that we wanted to solve together.
The grant from Children and Screens has provided the foundation for multiple research publications in high-impact factor journals, as well as the basis for many presentations, as well as media coverage of the findings.
What we have found from this project and continue to examine in our research is how the media is used. So it's not just how much, but it's how. Is it used in a positive way that results in joint meta engagement and connections out to the real world? Or is it interfering or providing techno-serums and resulting in poorer outcomes?
So a lot of our research findings actually got picked up by various policy agencies and incorporated into their documents around advocating for children's mental health, advocating for policies around screen use. I hope that our research helps families and policymakers think about a child in a emerging developmental environment and how to help children thrive as opposed to flounder. Just really grateful for Children and Screens.